Here we... What in the... What the hell is that noise? Is this what the kids were hearing? See if you can find what's causing it. Is that a goddamn tape player? How'd they get that up there? Find some way to shut it off. I can't hear myself think, and I'm not even there. Finally. Okay, let's focus here. That tape sounded damaged, but I get what they were going for. Not hard to imagine a bright-eyed sixth grader hearing it and thinking witches. We're right by the river. This was actually one of the worst hit areas. Floodwater crested at over 20 feet. So the tape player must have gotten a real submerging, in spite of the best efforts of the person who placed it. There's no way they could have climbed up that high without access to tools. Let's see if we can find anything. Locked, as it should be. We usually hide the keys in plain sight, inside hollow rocks. Not like we usually have to worry about burglars in rural Mississippi anyway. I don't remember where we put this one, but it's probably close by. That's it. Grab the key. Just as I suspected, a ladder. So the person who did this knew where to find the key and knew they'd find a ladder in here. That means we're dealing with either Camp Haven staff or someone from the big game club, since we tend to use the same facilities. Hey, didn't Betty say she'd broke her neck recently? I have my suspicions, but our evidence is still circumstantial at best. Let's do some more digging. There was another spot on the map not far from where you are now. I'll mark it on your hunter mate. It's a lot cleaner this time. Let's find the tape player. I guess they gave up on the whole ladder thing. Can you switch it off? Does it say anything on the tape? AGM minutes, Jan 2020. Try playing the B-side.
We fear a continued decline in membership and monetary intake should the club fail to secure adequate whitetail hunting grounds. Come on, boys, while we're young. Next item on the agenda, Wright Bingham's proposal, reestablishment of Camp Haven Summer Camp. This ought to be good. What you got for us, Mr. Bingham?
So, the tape was the big game clubs, and they were planning something to do with Camp Haven. I wish I could say I was surprised, but I still don't get... They terrorized kids just to get back at me? And what about all the other stuff, the heaters and the gator chasing? Oh, speak of the devil. Better pick up.
Hey, Sugar, can I trouble you for another favor? There's been a power outage over by my brother's office. He's working on our accounts and all the papers are there so he can't wait. Can you head over there and see what's transpired? Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bingo. This could be our chance. Keep in contact with Betty. See if you can get her to trust you. I'll call you back in a little while.
You getting close now, Sugar? Check the road along the way. Lordy, ain't nature something? The Delta sure won't let you forget it. Well, I reckon you're gonna need more than a toolbox to raise that from the dead. I'll call the power company. Can you let my brother know this is gonna take a while? His name's Bodden. Jeremiah Bodden. Well, Jeremiah's never been a patient soul, bless his heart. Busy as all get out, too. He must have left with his papers. I think you're just about done here. Thank you kindly for all your hard work.
How are things? Any sign of Betty's brother? Let's, take this opportunity to have a little look around. He really was in a hurry to leave all this behind. For Aunt Betty's 60th bash tomorrow. You're welcome. May 3rd. So Betty was born on May 4th, 1961. Why does that feel oddly familiar? Oh, it's the day the Freedom Rides began. Thank you, Illinois Middle School History Curriculum. But it's not just that. I feel like I've seen that particular pattern of numbers somewhere else. Oh, never mind. There's clearly nothing going on here, at least. We're gonna have to turn our attention elsewhere. Why don't you try doing some more sleuthing, maybe retracing your steps? There must be something we've missed. Here's a crazy idea. Remember the keypad at the Big Game Club's lodge? 0, 1, 4, 5, and 6 were faded, and Betty's birthday is May 4th, 61. Do you think there's a... The Big Game Club's gotta be hiding something around here. Try 050461. I knew it. Well, gotta give them some credit. It is marginally better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in. But look, leave everything the way you found it, okay? Just take a quick look around and go. And make sure you're armed. Not saying anything's gonna happen, but I wouldn't want to cross Jeremiah Bodden or Wright Bingham in a hurry. I guess this is where they have their meetings. A floor plan? For what? Stock? Sounds like a factory or a warehouse. What's a hunt club doing messing around with stock? Can you grab a photo of this? I don't really get it, but maybe we can piece it together once you get out of there. Do I hear footsteps? Go, get out fast. Run towards the cotton fields. Oh my God, is that a rifle? Go, go!
You've finally shown your true colors, Miss Davis. Took you long enough.
We weren't... You're trying to get Camp Haven shut down. What choice do we have?
Well, sugar, maybe your mama never taught you to respect other people's property. But if you think you can put your own gain above the welfare of this community, you got another thing coming. That dog don't hunt. And that meddling lackey of yours, such a waste of talent.
Call your men off, Mrs. Tackett. This isn't funny.
You just waltzed in here with a twinkle in your eye and gobbled up our land, didn't you? goddamn Yankee transplant. We're just doing what we need to do to ensure our club survives. You understand, don't you? Do you need my boys to make you understand?
I bought that land fair and square, Betty. And don't you call me an outsider. My family worked these same fields long before you were born.
And then they up and quit the place. Bless your heart, girl. You ain't got the faintest idea of how things work around here. Why don't you just... The hell is that?
Enough is enough, Betty. Call off your men and tell them to take down the rest of the tapes.
That's not. We ain't set up any tapes anywhere close to here.
Then it must be something else.
Well, it's none of my concern. Now listen, this is your final warning. Don't let me hear about you causing any more trouble for the BGC or there'll be hell to pay.
There, I think they're gone. Not gonna lie, that scared the hell out of me. Betty's not the kind of woman you want to make an enemy of. Let's stop for a minute and consider this. So look, there's something going on here, and it's not just Betty convincing some kids that Mississippi Acres is haunted. The rogue gator thing earlier, the noises we heard just now, that floor plan. There's an abandoned paper mill not far from here, just across the river bend. Maybe we'll find some answers there. It wouldn't surprise me if Bodden and Bingham are still skulking around, though. Can you wait until dusk? It's probably dark enough now. I'll mark the mill on your hunter mate. And Rookie, can you bring a weapon? Just in case, and this isn't an excuse to do anything stupid. I trust you. Those weird noises again. They're definitely coming from inside. Do you see a way in? Someone's been making use of this place since it got shut down. Hell, that was a decade ago. Can you see okay? Don't be afraid to get out your flashlight. Not gonna lie, living in a wetland does have its advantages. Look at the definition on those tracks. Oh, I don't want to know what that is. What is going on here? Remember that floor plan? This is definitely the same layout. Did Betty know about this? Alligator eggs? And there's one of those heaters. Were they incubating them? Tanned alligator hides. This is poaching. There's been a lot of flooding in Louisiana the past few years, and that drives up the price of gator eggs across the board. Zoos and farms there will buy them for $70 a pop. Oh my God, you poor thing. Look at the food it left behind. It must be sick. I think you're gonna have to end its suffering. We can't in good conscience release an ill alligator into the wild. Thank you. We do what we do because we love animals, right? I need to talk to Betty. 1 minute, I'll bring her up on speakerphone. Hi again. We've sourced those noises we heard earlier to the old paper mill on the outskirts of Mississippi Acres. Care to explain what you're doing there?
What we're doing there? Care to explain what you mean by that?
I've just sent you a photo our counselor took in your headquarters. It's a floor plan for the mill. And that noise we heard earlier? A sick alligator confined to a pen. You're poaching, aren't you?
We are doing no such thing. I'll admit I haven't been to many meetings lately, what with my neck and all, but the boys... No. No, they wouldn't. They just said they wanted somewhere to hunt whitetail.
To bring more money in, right? Well, gator poaching's mighty lucrative, Mrs. Tackett.
You're telling me those boys have been sneaking around behind my back the whole time? And I'm the damn chairwoman. They do nothing without my approval. I swear if my brother was involved in this, I'll pitch a fit. It ain't easy work, this. And some of 'em are a little old-fashioned, don't like taking orders from a woman, even if the club's been in her family for 4 damn generations.
I'm sure the local papers would be happy to get a hold of this story, Mrs. Taggart.
Look, let me sort it out. I promise you we'll let you keep your summer camp. Hell, we'll sponsor it if you like.
That's all right. But it sounds like we have a deal. You tell your boys to clear out of the mill and release the hatchlings back into the wild. I'll keep quiet about this as long as you leave Camp Haven alone. And let's keep up our flood relief work.
Agreed. Sorry about the trouble, y'all. You take care now.
What a week. I knew Camp Haven would have its challenges, but this... Nature hasn't been kind to us this year, and if people aren't either, it makes it damn difficult to survive out here. Of course we're invested in our history. It's who we are, what we've been through. But we can't forget our future either. When our homes are flooded and people and animals are displaced, all we have is each other. We've got to learn to live together out here. I hope Betty's beginning to come round to that. I wonder if she can make the rest of the BGC see sense. And if not, we've got the whole summer to plan our next move, right, Rookie? Preparations for our next summer camp session are pretty much complete now. So as long as you've brushed up on your firearm safety and know how to fill out an injury report, you're good to go. I'll contact you if there's anything else. Oh, and thank you. I'm sure you thought I was crazy first time I mentioned the strange noises, but you stuck it out. It means a lot to me.